Which banks need the most strength and need to raise the most?
Well, in our judgment, Fathom's view is the banks that are most exposed to losses in asset values and therefore need the most capital are those who are most exposed to the UK mortgage market. And those ones are principally the big banks, RBS, Lloyds, to a lesser degree HSBC and Barclays.
OK, so Royal Bank of Scotland and Lloyds will be going to their shareholders and saying, look, guys, we need a little bit more money. That's us. The taxpayer, isn't it?
To a large degree, of course. So if they're going to come to the taxpayer with that request, it'll be interesting to see how that request is met. I guess from the tone of Vince Cable's remarks, the thought process has not been that the government will be providing those monies, that they need to be raised privately, or else they need to run down the size of their asset book even further than they already have.
Yeah, Vince Cable's been speaking to our City editor. I mean, he seems to agree that the banks aren't resilient enough. What he's criticising here is the timing. His view, by forcing the banks to raise more capital, you're simply prolonging the recovery. Correct?
Prolonging the recession, yes. I think one thing that this marks is a very robust, muscular attitude on the part of the FPC. It's its first real foray into UK macroprudential policy and so forth.
But a misguided one and a mistake. The business secretary seems to think.
There is a profound risk of that. And the difficulty is that on the one hand, the government's telling the banks, lend more, go out there and lend more, build up your asset book, specifically to SMEs and risky loans like that. And then other measures from the Treasury, the Help to Buy scheme and all that kind of thing, which is going to encourage riskier lending into the mortgage market. And with the other hand, the government is saying you've got to increase your capital, you've got to reduce your lending in proportion to the capital that you're holding.